Okay, very good. So students, are you able to see the screen? Comfortable there, or you want to sit this side? Okay. So let us move to the further discussion. I hope in the last session, we started with, what we started with, ma? Come on. So in the last session, if you look at, we started with displaying the data. How many functions are there? 5. How many functions are there? 1 function. So if you say 5, they will ask you who is your faculty. So don't make my head to be down. Right? Only 1 function, print function with how many? 5 approaches. 5 approaches. For you, I downloaded one software, that is Atom software. Atom is one now ID we are using in data science in the market now. Okay, so Atom is also one ID we will be using. So this Atom ID, how to install, I will tell you. And of course, very simple. All IDs installation is very simple. You can do that. And you can do that programming in Edit Plus and Atom, Jupyter. In anywhere else, you can do the programming. Only thing is, you need to have the clarity in programming skills first. And especially, of course, I can say very proud of it. And the evening batch, which is last batch, which is completed 6 o'clock, around 15 members who came yesterday. After I went out of that, 15 members are placed in Infosys as ASC, Associate Software Engineer on Python. Okay, so huge demand is there for the Python from now onwards. Try to learn the coding very well. Okay, na? So now Infosys drives are going on. Even in my 11 AM, Python students are getting placing in different companies, Accenture, TCS, and then different places. So please be ensure that you should improve your coding skills like anything. Right, students? Fine. So coming to that, right. What is that? Sudarshan, yesterday's lecture me be like, if you think money cannot buy, if you think money cannot buy happiness. What is this? Habibi, come to AVR classes. Okay, very good. Sudarshan, thank you, ma. So these are all your, see, when you go to in this place, in networking examples, morning and networking is going on, I'm explaining 3-tier architecture applications. It's really great. In Django level, I used to teach. In your Python level also, I'm going to enhancing your Python course day by day. I just want to enter into the skills like anything. Okay. So dear students, to capture all these things, we must understand the coding language like anything in my classes. That's why I'm requesting to everybody, let us go to the discussion like anything. So 3-tier architecture, I just forget to save for the morning batch. So I'm explaining them the charting level of application also. Charting, you know, WhatsApp chatting, you know, that type of examples I'm teaching to them. So these are all day by day, new features are coming in Python. New features are coming in Python, and those new features, see that chart server, chart client, chart server, chart client. This type of charting application, they're really a good application which we used to discuss in the classes. These are all called what? Coding part only, and not anything else. And coding is only the one which you can get the job without any type of hesitations. So that's why I'm requesting to everybody, please improve your coding standards like anything. So let us enter into the subject, guys, all of you. So we have how many functions to display the data? 1. What is the name of the function? Print function. Print function. How many syntaxes are there? Yeah, can you tell me orally? Print of val, print of message, print of message come value, print of message come value with format function, print of message come value with format specifiers. How many format specifiers you have? 3. What is the first one? Percentage D for integers, percentage F for float, percentage S for that. If we don't have any format specifier, we will convert into what type? STR type. Okay, now? So shall I move to the further? Yes. Very good, students. Today, I am going for the most important part, how to read the data from the keyboard. So I'm entering into the most important discussion, reading the data, reading the data from keyboard, reading the data dynamically from keyboard, we need to go for it. Reading the data dynamically from the keyboard. This is the most important thing I want to go for it. Let us see our yesterday's case, my dear student. This is our today's topic. And every day this topic will be coming in front of you. Let me take my yesterday's class once, my dear students. What was my yesterday's concept? Let me close my previous concept once. So let us coming to the discussion here. Yeah. So last class we did some example, right, my dear students? Did you remember that? Yes, what is that example here, students? 9 a.m. So batch mode, there was one example, MUL example2.py. Just to open it, I said that this is the program. A value 12, B value 23, C is equal to A star B. Printing of what? A, B, C values are printed. And if you look at this program and just try to execute this code, go to, my dear students, that command prompt. If anybody is facing the command prompt problems, still I am going to show you daily in my class up to certain stage. Command prompt. Where is my program is available, my dear students? Here. E colon, this one is having. If any students are having problem in the offline and all those things, bring your laptop, I will show you that. Okay, feel free to talk to me. Any errors are coming, those who are coming in offline, bring your laptops, getting it solved immediately. Okay, now when I'm sitting between two middle classes, some small relaxation, some break is there. I'm sitting there now. You can bring your laptops. I will solve your problems. Okay. So E colon, say that E colon there CD. What is my folder name here? KVR Python 9 a.m. See this one I already told you, because I've seen that many of the people are getting problem of changing your folders, right? So nothing is difficult. Our folder name, remember it, and then say 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Okay. In that 7 a.m. we have what? One more type of thing called a CD. What is this, ma? Batch mode. Batch mode. Of course, I say that batch mode. I hope. Okay. Fine. I just myself went wrong. To come out of that folder, CD dot dot. To come out of that, you need to say CD dot dot. Dot dot means it is coming out of that. So say that a CD, this is called a 9 a.m. It is a 9 a.m. So CD batch mode is there. CD batch mode is there. You are getting out of that. Now you go to students and see that what programs are there with you. MUL example2.py. To clear your screen, CLS. So py is a tool called what, you know, MUL example2.py. See that values are coming. If I run my program again and again, 24 hours, if I run it, what type of output is coming? Same output is coming, which is called which result? Fixed result is coming, right or not? Static result is coming, but I want to get it which result? Dynamic result. So to the dynamic result, if I want to get a dynamic inputs, I have to pass or not? That's why we are going for which type of concept here? Which type of concept I am entering today? Reading the data dynamically from. This is what I am going to introduce in today. Is my topic is clear, students? Okay, guys. Now I am entering into how to read the data dynamically from the keyboard. Once again, I am last and final I am giving. I am reading this data. I am executing my program. I am getting the same output many times. To do this program, to do the changes, this input, I need to go to this program. I need to change the values as something like 7. I need to change the value as 8. I need to save this code and I need to write again and again. So it is giving first time that new result is okay. but second time onward same result is coming. So it is called fixed input gives what? Fixed output. Is it recommended, guys? No. Recommended to give dynamic inputs, need to produce dynamic output. That's why we are entering into the most important discussion called what? Reading the data dynamically from keyboard. Very simple. In C language, we use scanf function. In C++, we use a cin. In Java, we will use a scanner class. And in Python, we are using input function. What is that? Input function. See, my dear students, now I'm going to start the discussion. To read the data, of course, my dear students, throughout your entire programming, we can read the data. Just to give me the total knowledge in your data science level. Reading the data dynamically from how many places I am telling in my Python classes. Just for a minute you observe it. First one is by using what? Keyboard. This is a number one I am going to explain. This is our beginning step. Second one, we are going to read the data from the file. We are reading the data from the file. In the file, there are varieties of files I am going to read the data. I am reading the data from text file. I am reading the data from the text file. I am reading the data from the binary file. I am explaining this concept. Reading the data from binary file. Reading the data from CSV file, comma separated values, your favorite answer. It's so important in real time. CSV file, I'm going to explain. Okay, right. And one more is CSV file. JSON files also I will explain. JSON files I will explain. And next we are going to read the data from where? Database also I'm going to explain. Database. I'm going to explain the data from where? And I'm going to explain the data from series. And the next is what? I'm going to explain the data, how to read the data from where? Data frames of pandas. These many levels of explanations I'm going to give it in the class. And of course, I'm not boasting about that. Except reading the data from the keyboard, other kind of areas people are not aware of it. Just to test it. Once we learn something from my class, always try to have the comparison with everybody, whoever is meeting with you. So that when you are getting everything more and more perfect, you prepare well, you will be the job holder within 2 months. Okay. So to read the data from the keyboard, first we start with what, ma? To read the data from the keyboard, we have two predefined functions. They are, what is the first function we are having? Input of. Next is called what? Second one is called what? Input of message. Input of what, ma? Message. First function is called input of. Second function is input of message. To read the data from the keyboard, we have two predefined functions. They are input of. Next is called what? Input of message. So the first function we will discuss. Shall we? Right. So all the students in the online, how many ways are there to read the data from the keyboard? Right, two ways are there to read the data from the keyboard. What are the two functions? Type it. Offline students, please speak in the class. The more you speak to me, you will be getting very good things. What is that? Spell out, all of you. Speak. Input of, one more is input of message. Online students, typing, they can express in interviews. If you sit quiet and calm, is no meaning. You have to speak because there is no meaning for you to type now. So you need to speak, right? Input of, and next is called input of message. So first function, let me start with. Right. So let us go to the input function here. Right. What this function will do for you? So very simple and easy for you. This function, look at my dear students, syntax I will write it. Variable name is equal to input of. Variable name is equal to input of. What this input of function can do? This function is used for reading any type of data. Look at my dear students, see the sentence. any type of data from keyboard, it reads any type of data from keyboard in the form of str, Do you know str? What is str? I forget, please. String. So when you say str string means I'm not happy for it. What is that? It is a class. str is a string or class. So used to represent which data? String data. Double quoted, single quoted, triple quotes, triple double quotes, triple single quote, all of them, right or not? Yes. So we can get it. Any type of data it can read, but always in the form of what? str. Can I convert into int? Yes. Can I convert into float? So I will convert the string data. So I can write it here. Continuation. Programmatically, we can convert which type of value? str type values into other type of values. Other type of which value? Other type of what? Values by using which one? Which topic I already explained? By using typecasting techniques. Do you know typecasting techniques, guys? Right, by using typecasting techniques. Int of, float of, bool of, complex of, list of, bytes of, so much of thing we have done it. So see, students, syntax is what? Variable name is equal to input of. Here, what is the variable name? I'm just giving that. Here, variable name is an object of type what? Of type. Come on, str. Input function will read the data what you entered from the keyboard and put it into the left hand side variable. There is nothing but a variable name is coming here and kept into where? str of type. And we can convert that str into what type? Float type, int type, bool type, whatever you like it. And the input of, already I told you, is a predefined function. I already told you. Predefined function. And it reads, of course I said, and reads any type of data from where? Keyboard. So let us go immediately to the example. Always when we learn a small concept, immediately we must go for the example. Let me give you ample of examples. On certain concept, we need to do the ample of examples. Let us go to that. I will go to edit plus, or I will go to ideally. Tell me ideally how to go for it. Come on, I forget that. Python. Go to this Python 3.10 ideally. It will be open. I will show you an atom also today for you. I will also show you an atom. Say that file and then what? New file. It is getting opened here, my dear students. Now start. This program, I will keep a comment here. This program reads two values from where? I always write the comment because as a teacher, I want to write on the top of that question also. Two values and multiply them. Come on to the point. Now, come on. What I should do this? A is equal to, what is my function here? Input of. But dear students, always understand, whenever I say this word, it is reading the data, put it into B. And before that, I need to give one prompting messages to be given. Prompting messages. B is equal to, just wait for it, because I want to analyze from the root level of the programming. B. And print, I am saying that value of A is equal to, and it's a type is equal to like this, dot format of A comma type of A. Am I correct? Quickly, don't wait. This A value will be substituted for this and a type of A will be substituted for this. Correct? Good. Come on to the next point of it. I am going to say here, and what I am going to say here, I am going to give you the clarity here. Value of B, I am printing its value of B, and its type is called what here, B I am writing, and next I am writing here as called what? B. Just execute up to here. Not even single doubt should get it in the programming. Everything you need to understand from my class. I am giving the clarity here. mulex3.py. mulex3.py commenting. So let us save this code. Let us save this code. Say that Control S, Control S, see that Control S. Now it is going to be available where you want to save it. I would like to save it into my place of where it is. I say here 9 a.m. here, and there is a programming called what? I will take it. See, my dear student, data read. This is my folder today. There I will save my coding, everything. So data read, mul example3.py. Okay, students, go to the command prompt, my dear students. Where I am in, where I am in, come out of that. In 9 a.m. CD, what is this? Data read is my folder. Inside of it, my file name is available. What is my file name? mul example3.py. Okay, you can run the code from here, run, and then say what? Run module. Now see that it is having some mistake is there, it is showing, and it is giving error. So opening bracket is there and a closing bracket was not there. Are you getting that? Are you identifying that? Yes. Now you say Control S and then say run here. Once again, now it is asking. Now you see cursor is just blinking for you. And the end user cannot understand that what to do with it. Since I am a developer of my program, I can understand that certain value to be entered. Now I am entering 23. Actually, how can I know that 23 to enter? Certain message is required or not? Am I correct or not? When you are going in highway driving, some labeling is there on take right, take left, some arrows will be there like that. Like that, I need to give some prompting messages. Without any labeling or something, we cannot get it. Suppose if I enter 34, if I enter 67.8, both of them are printed. By default, what is the type is? Actually, I was entered one int value, one float value. Even though I was entered internally treated as what? Any type of data is coming in the form of what? Yes. So I need to give the prompting messages here. My dear students, you see me. Here I will enter to display the data, to give the messages. We learned already print function. Am I correct? So see here, print off. There are two varieties of input statements are there. Again, I am going to show you the clarity here. First one I am learning. Second one I will explain. When I am explaining certain thing, please concentrate on that area. Enter first value. Enter first value. First value. Okay. Next, I will take the same thing. I will say here, next, enter the second value. I am saying that enter second value. Enter second value. Now execute. Now execute. Py, say this. Now, say this example. In this case, you want execute. You can like that, you can execute. You want execute in this way also, you can execute. Save this part and then execute. Run the module. Now you see. Previous running part and this running part is going to be observation is required. Previous running, there is no prompting message. Now you are getting the user prompting message. Enter the first value 23. Second value I am entering true. I am getting any type of value we are reading. But what is happening? Which type of data it is? str type data. Are you understanding? Good. Now I will go for next part is. In this case, okay, I can run the same program. You have executed through ideally by choosing the option called what? Run. I can also run the same program by going to the command prompt also. So how do you run the from command prompt? Already you are in the same folder. Py, what is this now? mul example3.py. See the answer now. Enter the first value 123. Enter the second value KVR. It is going to be any type of data reading in the form of what? str. Okay now. So my interest in today's class is, okay, you are printing that it is nice, but I need to do what? Need to do some operation or not? What operation I am doing? I want to multiply. C is equal to A star B. I am saying A star B. Very, very important part I am going to say. What is the value of A I am entering here? For example, see that A I am entering 12 and B I am entering here as what you know. B I am entering something like 4. Come on, A star B. A star B. Can anybody can answer it? A star B. What is an answer? What are you multiplying here? What is this type here? I said STR. What is this a type of B also? STR. And what is an answer is coming? Is it possible to do STR into STR? No. Quickly. Possible or not possible? Here no internal marks are there. Open your mouth first. Possible or not possible? Not? Yes. So you people are saying that not possible, not possible, not possible. Okay. Now I am going to say it is a possible. How it is possible, I am going to show you. How I am going to say it is possible, I will show you. Okay. Right. So let us see. Possible means don't expect that 48 result will come. For that, I need to talk about something else like this. Look at my dear students. Let us go to this ideally part. Let us go to the ideally or command prompt. Wherever you like it, you go for it. Yeah. Go to the Python command prompt. Because during Python learning, everything has to learn and then has to move forward. See, my dear students, S is equal to Python. This is my string, right? This is my string. Now I am saying that S into 3, I am saying. S into 3. Generally, it is an error in any language. But in Python, the value Python is repeated for 3 times. The value Python repeated for how many times? 3 times. That's why in this case, star operator is called a repetition operator, we can call. Which operator? You see the answer now. What is coming? Python, Python, Python. Because these are all FAQs, MCQs coming in the interview point of view. Are you getting? So this is not possible in Java, not possible in any other language. In Python, any string is multiplied with a numerical number. It is going to be acting as a repetition operator. Suppose L is equal to 10, 20, 30, something like a Python. I am using like this. I am using like that. See, my dear student, I say L into 2, I will say L into 2. The content of L repeated how many times? 2 times. See that content of that repeated 2 times. Students, are you following? Now, see, my dear student, I am writing here, I am writing equal to symbol. How many times there? I want to print message as equal to. How many times printed? 1 time printed or not? But I want to print 30 times. Print off. You are doing like this now. Keeping my hand on that equal to symbol for a long time is really old process. So it is printing like that. Instead of that, you don't do it. Into what? Some 30 times or 40 times you say. Are you getting? So the symbol equal to repeated how many times? Yes. See that it is printed like this. Now I want to go for the symbol called like this. Somehow how many times? 60 times. It is printed 60 times. Okay, students. Right. Now, after that, any type of symbol you take it, hash you take it, 60 times I want. Like this, it will come. Now, in my example, my dear students, try to understand me. Print of what? Print of what? I will print the same mechanism here. Value of C, I am writing. Value of C, I am writing. First program, na, I want to show you more clearly, and you should not get the further doubts on my examples at all. Come on, my dear students. Go to your command prompt and try to execute. Py, our example is 12 and then say 4. 12 is what type? STR. 4 is what type? Internally, how it is applied, ma? 12 into what? 4. 12 into 4. What is an output? 12 4 times. This is your answer, right or not? This is your answer, right or not? So, yes or no, no. That is the answer I am asking. So, the answer is what? No. The answer is no. So, somebody said possible, because how they said possible, Of course, I will tell you that. Let us go to once I will go for the checking process. Once again, students, please ask me and understand. So I'm writing here Python. Here I'm writing Python. S1 is equal to some X is equal to something like, Django. Django, I wrote it. Yeah. Now something like R is equal to S into X I am writing. S into X I am writing. It is called error. Next, S is equal to 12, X is equal to 4, and R is equal to S into X. It is an error or not? Correct, students? So it is called error. It is called error. Ajay Kumar. Ajay Kumar. So, Ajay Kumar, take care. So, first you only started possible, sir, you said. So, Ajay Kumar, you only started possible. I'm remembering you. So, let us coming to the point back. So, you come to this example. Now I will press enter key. Now you will get what? Error. See that error. But what some of the people felt that one is a string, one is a numeric, they said, immediately they said that possible, but it is not possible. So can't multiply sequence by non-int of type what? Str. Understand, my dear students? Sir, how to make it possible? How to make it possible? I just want to go for it. Please convert them into which type? So it is going to be called what? Error, right or not? Error this is. Now I will do what? Convert into which type? Let us see, this is an error is coming. So output will not be coming. Convert A into which type? Float type or int type. When I convert into float type, int will cover plus float will cover. Okay, students? Okay, students. Yes, of what is this? Float of A. X2 is equal to float of what? B. I converted. I'm writing a message here. Convert. What is that? A and B. A and B into which type? Float type. Provided the A and B is what? Float strings, int strings. Other than that, if you get it, you got an error. I already told you. And you don't ask me a question. Sir, A and B is a string type. And it is going to be a pure string. Pure string, what is happening? I told already error, not possible to convert. Dear students, are you getting? Okay, suppose if anybody enter like that, sir, how to handle, sir? I'm going to handle it by using exception handling concept in the class. Okay, so converted. Converted means print the value of AB, my dear students. Once again, I'm showing a detailed program. Value of X1, value of X1, and value of what here? X2, and print the type of that. Print the type of it. X1, and the type of that is X1, and next here also I will say X2, and here also I will go forward X2. Let us see, students. You see, execute this code now. See that, enter the first value 12, enter the second value called 4.5, and I got the conversion after X1 and X2. I got the result or not? See, beginning time they are str. I convert into which type? Beautiful. Go for doing the multiplication then. How do you do it, my dear students? X3 is equal to what? X1 into X2. Is it valid or invalid, ma? This is purely valid. Now you print it. Now you print it. What is the value of that? Come on. Multiplication is equal to multiplication. So I say MUL is equal to, what is this? X3. X3 is the result is containing, and the type of X3 also I want to print or not? Yes. So coming to the point back here, execute now. So dear students, 12 and 3.4, I got the result as called what? 40.8, which is of what type? Float type. I hope that this program will make you to understand that how to enter the data, which type of data by default getting, and how we converted it, and how to printed it. Now you can execute the same program from command prompt also. You execute from command prompt also. Of course, you executed that only. You say 3 and 4 and 5. You got the result called 20.0. You can enter the same program in this place also. Run the program here. Run module. Enter the value 2.3 and then 4.5. You got the result as what? 10.35. Are you getting, my dear students? Yes. The same program you can open into Jupyter Notebook also, PyCharm also, everywhere else it is going to be the same output will come. Am I clear? Right. Now that students, now you see for the more visibility and all those things, for the more visibility for all the students to understand, I may prefer to go for a bigger textual. I can increase the font and all those things. I may prefer Edit Plus for more better visibility. Whenever I'm going to show you in the class, you try to go for which type of IDs you can use it. You can download you can download PyCharm, you can download Jupyter Notebook, you can take any of the IDs, you can take Atom also. Atom is now using in Infosys. Now, one of the data science project they started with a US based client, which is a 6 years long duration project. They handled it. One of our student is a business analyst. He was started his, I can say very proud of it. Business intelligence analyst means what? How much coding standards he is having, you can understand. And there they instructed some 1 week back, use Atom for our project continuously. So that I'm introducing in my class. So how this Atom ID can be downloaded, how Atom ID can be downloaded. All of you after going to the class, you can download this. How we can go for it? Atom ID, simply Atom ID download. Atom ID download. So here it is available. So about the Atom, here it is going to be available. Latest version is called what? 21st century. Atom is a desktop editor. You can take care of that. It is an Atom ID. What is the version of it? 1.59 for Windows, 64-bit, Windows 7 or later. You can go for what? Download. Once you say download, in a fraction of seconds in the bottom of the screen, it is downloaded. In the bottom of the screen, it is downloaded. If the net is so fast, it will be downloaded in a fraction of seconds. Okay. Once if you download it, 4 minutes left out, that I already downloaded in my class. That is already downloaded in my class. And I have there something like this, Atom setup X64. If you double click on it, you will get what? Run. If you click on the run, what will happen? You need not to touch next buttons will not be there. Successfully installed, you will get it. Successfully installed, you will get it. After installing successfully, you can just open it. That ID launching will be done. You will get like this, even in the beginning also. You can go to this place. Something like what? You can cancel this. These are all called a different front page of yours. Cancel this, and then cancel this. And then so go for what? How to do the project. And before that, I just want to take you one small thing. So it is black in screen. Go for settings. There is a theme is there. Theme. Black in color is not good. For my students cannot see. I can go for what? UI theme. User interface theme. I can take it as what? One light. And I can take it as a syntax theme. I can take it as solarized light. And I can say, this is settings is finished and my project is ready. ID is nothing but what? Entering into the car and then going wherever you like it. Java class, going to anywhere else, Python class like that. Go to what now? I need to go for any real-time project you want to do it, application you want to do it, it should be placed in the project. To develop a project is nothing but what? Collection of programs. Before placing the program, you need to have a folder. That's why data read folder, batch mode folder. From the beginning onwards, I'm inculcating that culture of the programming, how you can do it. So let us go to the add folder. Click on add folder. So that what I will do? I will say what, my dear student here? Data read. Or you take your own thing, I will say something like batch 9 AM. For example, batch 9 AM. Inside the batch 9 AM, I will say select a folder. See that here batch 9 AM is there. Batch 9 AM is there. Inside of it, nothing is there, na? Do what? Select it, right click, say new file. Say new file. What is my file? Tested.py. Tested.py. Some file name you take it. It is ready. Print. Hello Python students. I say hello Python students. Right. So I'll go for view. some higher font size, increase the font. I can go for increase the font. Like that, I can go for increasing the font like this. I can increase the font. So increase the font like this. Because when I sit alone, I need not increase the font, because to see all my students, I need to go for it. Are you understanding? And it says this Control S for saving. Go to where and packages. There is an option called what? Script. There is an option called script. What is this now? Run the script. Run the script. See, my dear students, console is here. Hello Python students. Hello Python students. Are you observing here? Are you observing? Yes. So doing the program in Atom is difficult or easy? Easy. And moreover, students in the online, are you getting? Okay, once again, sir, please. What is there in that? Easy or difficult? Easy. But one thing you remember, when you install this Atom IDE, please be under that one thing. You try to have something like what? Settings, you go for it. In the settings, there is something like what? Install. Go to that. One small thing I forget to tell you. Once you go for it, so there I will go for what? Something like install. So there I will say install. What I will install? Whichever I want, I can install. Before going to do the Python program, I forget to tell you, there is an option called script. There is an option called what? Script. SCRIPT. There is an option called what? Script. Automatically it will search in the GitHub and it will give you. So script is required to run my Python program. It was already, I installed it. So you don't go for, even a disable, your Python program will not run. I was already installed when I installed in the morning hours. Which one I was installed? Script I was installed. Then only your Python program can run it. Clear? Easier? Difficult? Easy. So my Python program called what? Batch 9am is my folder. Under that, what is my program name? Test.py. One more Python program, go to select that folder and say right click and say what? New file. And then I will do what? Something like mul ex4.py. ex4.py. Can I bring my code and then paste it here? Come on, students. So I will bring this code and I will paste it. Happily, I will bring my code and I will paste it. Yeah, I'm pasting it. I just pasted it. See that? Commenting, enter first value, second value, etc. Then go for that. Say, sir, Control S. Say Control S. Go to where? Packages. Say what? Script. And what is this? Run script. Run script. Enter the first value. See, my dear students, it is showing to you. Enter the first value. Enter the first value here. It is saying that enter the first value. It is under running. It is under running. Okay, once again, I will say script. What happens? So still it is under running. So don't think that it is not coming. Still it is under running. So when it comes, I will show you. When it comes, I will show you, right or not? So let us not to worry about this. It will run. It will run and it will show you that. Still it is under running process. Let us coming back to this area and you have understand this. Let me do the same program in different way. This program, because of the font is less and all those things, I prefer for improving our subject knowledge. I'll go for what? Edit plus, I'll say file new and then others and then say what? Python. This is another way of doing it. I'll just paste my thing so that everybody can see with a larger font and they can understand more better. And when you sit alone in your system, you work with Atom. Okay. Still, if you get a problem in Atom installation, bring your laptop. I'm going to help you like anything. Okay, students, let us save this code 4.py. Let us save this code. Go to that Control S. Now I will go to where is E colon. So E colon Say where it is available in 9 a.m. In 9 a.m. in the data read, in data read, I will save my program mul 4 dot this one. So I need to go to where? Command prompt. Command prompt is same. Already you are at the command prompt only now. Already you are at the command prompt only. Say that now. Py mul example 4 dot py. Enter the first value 34. Enter the 2.3. I am getting the result as what? 78 point like this we are getting. Are you comfortable, students? Now the same program. This is where I did in Edit Plus. In Edit Plus I did. So Atom I will take care of it. If anything is there, it will show to me. So still it is under the process only. Huh? Okay. So let it be. I'll cancel it. After a few minutes, I will show you once again. Okay now. So next program I want to do it. Next program, continuation program. Same program I will take it. See the many ways of doing this code. I will write some 6 to 7 examples in the class. Here I will do this. Anyhow you are understanding. This entire thing I will remove it. Now look at 5.py. So you say what now? Print, enter. How many? 2 values. Directly I can give you. Print how many values? How many times I have to read? 2 times. Input function can read 1 value at a time. Say what? A is equal to what? Input of. A is equal to input of. B is equal to what again? Input of. Which type of AB? str. Don't tell ma string please. Str. Always try to use the terminology of Python. String if you say problem, str. Which type? Convert into which type? Int or float. So x is equal to what ma? Float of A. Next please. Y is equal to float of B. Now you print. Z is equal to what? X into Y. And print. Come on please. Mul of. Come on. Already you know that is equal to dot format of. I forget. X comma Y comma Z. Am I correct? X comma Y comma Z. Save this code, my dear students. Mul example. Save this code. Now I get it. Go to this place. I say here 9 a.m. data read. Save your code like this. Mul example 5.py. Execute. Go to the DOS prompt. And then execute. Py. Say this now. Enter 2 values. 3 and 4. I got the result like this. So beginning, enter 2 values. First value 4. Who will read the first value here? Input. Kept into where? 4. Next I will enter. Next part is called what here? Enter this 5. Who will read the 5 here? Next input function. Later conversion is done. Later multiplied and giving the result. Why I am explaining such slowly? Because beginning plant is very important. If you don't understand this and further we are entering into big discussions. So every discussion should be understandable clearly. So dear students, is it understandable? All of you confirm it. Quickly. Right. So let us move to the next discussion here. My dear students, I want to reduce my code. A is which type here? str. B is which type here? So see that students, I will take this code. I am going to write a smaller code with more meaning. Now you see, in place of A, mathematically, can I write directly input of? You can. I will copy and I will put it into this place. Directly I am writing. So that this variable not necessary to take it. Understand? Input of function can do what? Reading the data from where? Keyboard. Which type? Converted into which type? Beautiful. 2 things at a time I am doing. Because I prefer that type of things in this class. And B is also called what? Right hand side B is what? So I will remove this variable. Unnecessary. Why should I take more number of objects? Comfortable, students? So input of, float of, input of, I'm getting this X and Y and then printing this value. So how simple it is. Let us execute this as called what you know. So it is called 6.py, 6.py, save this code, 6.py, go to this code. Here I say something like 9 and then data read. There you say 6.py, go to this place. Here I'm saying, right. So 3 and then 4, I'm getting the result like this. So shortest code I'm just writing like this. I hope you are understanding. Still you are looking for a very shortest code also, I can write it. Still you are looking for a very shortest code also, I can write it. So if you want in one line, I can write it. If you want in one line, I can write it. What is that one line? Here I can write it. MUL is equal to, I can write it. Come on, anybody can say? Anybody can say input of into, what is this? Input of, but it is what type they are called? What type they are called? STR type, but I don't want STR type. So I will convert into which type this is? Float of input of is number 1. And one more is called what, ma'am? Float of input of, another one I am writing. Confused, huh? Confused? No. So let's save this. Let us save this .7.py. 7.py. So coming to this place of E colon, I just write, I hope that everybody catched my point. And 7.py, MUL 7.py, I'm getting the result. What happens? Was closed, never closed. Check that. Check your brackets, ma. Once, and this is once. And this is once, one more bracket to be closed. Brackets mismatching, it will not come. And 4 and 5 got the result. Are you getting? So dynamically I am getting and I am multiplying immediately. Dynamically I am getting, I am multiplying immediately. If you want to preserve those values, you would use variables. Okay, students? Good. Now we are comfortable with this kind of explanation. So I hope that this is called one small example for input function. This is called one small example for input function. I hope so. This is one example on this area. Next, I will go for further example, one more. Here I am going for one more kind of example. What is that example I am taking here? Like this. So coming to this point, I am taking like this. I am taking like this. Now I am going for the second one. Shall I go for the second one? First one is comfortable. Second function, I am going to take it. Second function, I am going to introduce. See the word called a message. See the word called a message. So far, how you are giving the prompting messages here? How you are giving the prompting messages? Come on. By using which one? Print. Line number 3 print statement giving you what? Line number 3 print statement giving you what? Prompting the message to the user. Line number 9 print statement is doing what? Displaying the result. Are you getting? Line number 3 print statement prompting the message during reading time. And what it is doing? Displaying the result. Print statement actually recommended for what? Displaying the result. But I am using for prompting the message also now. No problem, you can do. But input statement I am using only for reading there only. But the input function which I am using now, is saying it is not only reading the data, but it can prompt the message also. It can prompt the what print statement is giving in prompting the message, even input of message can do. Let me show you that. So let me write the functionality. This function also used for reading the data from the keyboard in the form of str and along with what? Same to same. Here also same to same. Reading any type of data from the keyboard in the form of str by giving what message? By giving user prompting messages. User prompting messages. That is nothing but this message represent that only. And any type of data in the form of str and by giving which message? User prompting messages. Sir, what is the syntax? Same to same. What is this now? Variable name. Variable name is equal to input of, what is the message here? What is the message? Or I can say simple word called what? Message. Try to understand. As usual, variable name is nothing but what? Come on, same to same. Is a variable of object of which type? Yes, next is called what? Input function is what? Predefined function. Reading the data from where? Keyboard. One more thing is what? Come on, most important. Represents what? User prompting messages. User prompting messages. User prompting messages. So user prompting message plus data reading can be done by the single function itself. But keep in mind, input function can read only one value, can prompt only one message at a time. Shall I write the program now? Same program, I just want to write it. So how I will go for it? Let us go to the next program. I want to do it here. This is the program already I have written with the print statement. And now I will go for what? With the next program, I want to go for it. New, and then say what here? Others, and then say Python here. I will say, what is my program name? This program reads two values from and multiply those kind of things. Come on, students, look at that, how simple it is. Say A is equal to, come on, students, input of enter what? First value. Enter which value? First value. I'm just giving some colon for what? Not syntax part. Just enter first value, colon is there. After that, it is waiting for it. Okay, I'm getting it. Which type of data it can read? STR. Similarly, B is equal to what? Input of enter what value? Second value. Second value. Okay. That means it is prompting the message plus it read the data. It will prompt the message. Based on that, user will enter something that will be stored in where? A. It will be prompting the message and stored in where? B. Which type? STR. So convert into which type? Float type. See, students, convert into which type? Convert STR type into float type. Float type. That you are already aware of it. X is equal to, come on mom, float of A. Y is equal to what? Float of B. So daily I will take this. Now say Z is equal to X star Y. X star Y. Come on, now I want to display the data. To display the data, I will use input of print of. Compulsory I have to go for print. MUL of like this is equal to data format of, come on ma, X comma Y comma Z. Okay now? Yeah. So see this, I will take it what you know, MUL example 8.py. MUL 8.py. Save this code, my dear students. See that 8.py. Coming to this command prompt, my dear students. Py MUL example 8. Enter the first value. Enter the first value. Here you see the program. Enter the first value. Message is ready. Colon is ready. And the value which I am entering is called 5. Kept into A. Enter the second value. Say 3.4. Multiplication of 5.0 and 3.4 is something. Now you enter something -4 and then -6 value is something. You enter the value -4 and then -6 value is something like this. Is it understandable? Yeah. Let us go to the next example. Same thing if I copy, if I carry forward it, you see the number of ways and means you are getting it. See students, rather than continuing 3, 4, 6, 7, etc. In place of here directly I can write this statement or not. Try to write the more efficient code in less number of lines. So I need not write this. Input enter first value is of STR type and convert it into which type? Okay, convert into which type again now? Come on, ma. Yes, I will take it into B. I will take it into B and I got this result. So I got it into X, Y, and then Z is equal to what? X into Y, MUL of this one. Okay. So coming to the point of it, 8, I can say 9.py, 9.py. So I will get it, see that 9.py. I can say py, 9.py, 9.py. So 3 and 4 and then etc. like this. Can I write everything in single line? Can I write everything in single line? Yes. So let us go to that. I will write it in single line. All of you keep your concentration. Try to get quickly. Okay. 10. Final touch. Dot. So we go on writing many lines. And when you become a master, you would write in what? Single line. That is your efficiency or not? Yes. Come on, start. Print. What is it? MUL is equal to dot format of come on, float of input of enter first value. Okay. Close, not close, star. This close, this is the first one. Then this is a converted to what type? Float. I say next, same thing, enter which value? Second value. Enter which value? Second value, then close and close, or final close. Mind blowing. So for this type of format kind of close. For these two things are there, float, two opening brackets are there, two opening brackets closing. Two openings and two closing. And this opening of format, one more format. One more close for what? Print. One more close for print. Sir, I am getting confused in brackets closing means brackets closing is not a subject. Once you open the door, you have to close the door. If you forget closing the door, thief will come inside. So if you say I'm getting confused in closing the door means you will get a problem. So it is not a closing the brackets is a carefulness. That's it. 10 dot. Go to that. Py 10.py. First value 3, second value 2. Understand? See, bigger lines to smaller lines, smaller. So such a small statement to understand, big brain is required. Big practicing is required. Easy or difficult? So let me speak to online students. Okay. So he is getting problem. Pawan Singh. Problem, huh? Understand? Huh? Okay. Prasad. Amazing. Okay. Very good. Pawan, did you follow ma? Pawan. Right. I'm waiting for Pawan answer. Okay. So, yes. Somewhat easy, but somewhat hard. Okay. Normal heavy. Okay. Pawan Singh, I'm waiting for you, ma. But I will practice it, sir. Okay. You need to practice it. Pawan Singh, I'm waiting for you. Is it understandable? Because you kept Pawan. Okay. Yes. He said finally yes. So, right. Little bit slow, sir. Okay. Little bit slow. I'm not moving anywhere. I'm there at my dais only. Venkatesh. So I'm slowing step by step, na? Slow na, faster? Slow only, na? I'm going normal only. Okay. So use a percentage this also no problem. Use a percentage this also no problem. In this case, I cannot use percentage this. Why? I cannot use percentage this here. Why I cannot use? Because I can use for one thing here called what? In this case, I can use percentage F and percentage D also. But I'm taking too many values I'm taking or not. So better easy use, more efficient outputs I want. So how many functions are there? How many functions are there to read the data? 2 functions are there. I'll prefer to go for this example. So anytime when you are asking, somebody is asking how to read the data from the keyboard, these are the two functions daily I will go for it. Input function and then what? These kind of things I will go for it. Shall we write examples? So my dear students, I hope that you are more clear about input function and input of message. So every day I will use these functions in the class. You should not get it. Open the notes, all of you. Write down. Write a Python program. All of you open the notes book, students. Reading the data dynamically from the keyboard is our topic. There you write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept Nani. I will write in notepad, but open your notes first. Write a Python program. Shiva Reddy. Sir, I missed Saturday class because of my internal exam. I asked admins to provide class recordings. He said had no recording, sir. Can you please provide me? See, students, like you only, I will join with you. See, understand technically, KV Rao, host. And this is called main host. Naresh IT is the main host. I am the co-host actually. So today only I got the position called host only. Actually, they will be giving me as a co-host. By mistake, they gave the host to me. Actually, every day you are seeing me co-host. Hosta, co-hosta. Because they lost the internet connection in another building. I become a host now. Actually, co-host will not have the permission of recording. Host will have the permission of recording. So I don't have anything with me to record it. So recordings will be there with them. You please try to take them. Right? So Swain, sir, please go slow, sir. I am not able to understand fast, sir. Okay. Right. So I don't have anything to record with me. Students, please contact the admins only. Try to get it. Right. Yes, ma, Nani, I understand. I understand that. Fine. Write a Python program which will calculate, simple example I will give you, which will calculate area of circle by accepting radius. So don't write these questions wherever you like it. Old notebook before lockdown, if you have any academic book, don't bring that. Bring the new notebook, write down. Okay, all of you. So your BTech third year notes, don't bring that and don't write into that place. So bring new notebook and try to write, because maintain all my examples in one notebook. Okay, right. So let us coming to that. I will go for this example. So where I can go for it now? I can go to atom. So atom is ready. So I will close my program. I'll close my programs. So I'll close everything. From the beginning onwards, I will take it. Close this. Right, everything is collapsed. New. Understand? Yes. Say what? Add folder. Add folder means daily you need not add. Already you have a folder, na? What is the folder you go? Where is it? Mom? 9 a.m. What is my folder name? Data read. Enough. Say what? Select. What is this? Data read. Already some examples are there or not? You take that, you click that, take one file on your own. What is my file? Circle dot what? Py. Say circle dot py. So I need to go for what? Start. Come on, students, I forget. What is my program name? Circle.py. This program, of course, for your purpose, I'm writing this program calculates area of circle by accepting what? Radius. Okay, students. Yeah. Now I need to get what? Radius now. Get it. R is equal to, come on students, float of input of enter radius. Enter radius. Beautiful. Beautiful. Come on, next. If you look at me, I am not going to come to your place. Say the answers. Calculate what? Apply the formula or not? Apply the formula. Apply the formula. Apply the formula now. Yeah. So, Jeva, Rohi. Correct, ma? Correct. Now calculate the area. AR is equal to AC. AC is equal to area of circle is equal to 3.14, right or not? Into what? R star R into R, right or not? Pi R square, right or not? Pi R square into R. I say done. What happens? So R into R into R. R into R. So something is done. Okay. Don't worry. That R star is called exponentiation operator in Python. So it is not giving me R star something. So now I need to go for what? Print that. Print of what is this now? Area of what? Circle. Area of circle is equal to, say, dot format of, come on ma, AC, right or not? AC. Format of AC. Adjust your brackets and then take care of it properly. Are you okay? Yes. Now let us run this code. Control S, and then say this is the code, and now you need to run this program. How you can run this? Save this code and say go to where? Packages, script, and then run script. So it is giving the problem. This is having some little slow or something else is there. So okay, so you try on your system, your 100% this program will be executed. You try on this program and 100% it will execute. So let us go to this place in my program of edit plus others and say what? Python. Say what here? I just pasted it, right or not? So run. What is this program name? Circle dot circle example 1 dot what? Py. Save this code. Go to this place. Already there is a circle in our program, circle example 1 dot py. Go to the command prompt and then execute. So py, say circle example 1. Enter the radius 1.2. Area of circle is. Next, enter something 4.5. You'll get the output like this. Are you getting this? So you atom also it will come, no problem in that. Atom also it will come. There is no problem at all. Of course, let me close this. So atom also will come. There is no problem in that. Somewhat it is showing some small problem in that. I don't know why it is giving. So last and final, I will run stop script. One thing, find a script, run the script. It is giving the problem of infinite hanging here. Okay, so it's not a problem. We got that. You try to run whatever the way I said, you'll definitely get it into that. Understand? Huh? Able to write the code? One more code. Students in the online, are you able to understand this code? Are you getting this? Fine. Next step. One more. Write a Python program. write a Python program. This R star star 2 I used in a 1 minute, mom. Somebody is asking the code. There I have some problem in that atom. I used it. R into R you can say. R into R you can say. R into R. Prashant Bison, video casting problem, mom. So I hope is any student is having the problem of my messages and my screen is coming late? Come on, no, na? So only 1 or 2 students are having little slowly it is coming. Please check it your side, mom. So here I am writing R into R. R into R. Also I mentioned it. Just to let me execute once and I will dictate that question once again to you. So something like 4.5, I got the answer, R square. Okay, write down. Write a Python program which will calculate area and circumference of Abhay, very good, ma. Very good, done well. Area and circumference of rectangle. Area and circumference of rectangle. What is the formula for area of rectangle? Area of rectangle, already you know, students. What is it, ma? Length into breadth. You need to take how many inputs from the keyboard? 2 inputs. One is length and one more is breadth. One more is circumference. Circumference or what? Perimeter is equal to what? 2 into L plus B or not? L plus B. What are your inputs? Once if I read L and B, I can multiply them. I will get the area and I will add them and I multiply with 2 is called what? Circumference it will become. Can you do as an assignment? Come on. Can you do this assignment, students? All of you. So daily I will give from now onwards assignments. You need to do it and you need to bring into the class. Whenever I like it, I will see. Whoever is not doing, what is the punishment? What is the punishment? If anybody is not doing, what is the punishment? Option A. Option A. No punishment. No punishment. Option B. Sit them on the ground. Sit them on the ground. Sit them on ground. Like our old days. Like our old days. Sit them on ground. Next, send out of the class. Send out of class. That is removing. Send out of class. Removing from the meeting that student. Next, option D. Option D. Suspend for one week. Suspend for 1 week. Which one is good? Option A. Who is option A? Option A. Option A. Very good. But I don't like this. So you ask your parents this. Sir asked like this. I said like this. Then your parents only will tell. What is the next? Girls? Option E. What is the D? Okay. Very good. D. Suspend them 1 week, sir. Don't remove them, sir. I am out of the town. Going to university. Right. Your parents will use B. Okay. Very good. Nice. Srinivas, very good. And then one option is required. So I will choose option B. Option B. So maybe option B is better, right? Better? Yeah. So one day I will check whoever will not do the assignment. Chair is removing and you will sit in the ground and chair you will keep for a pad. You will write it. Option C is also there. Option E is also there. It's a dangerous, like a wall chair. Wall chair, you know wall chair? Whoever is not doing, you will go to all the 4 sides of the room. You will sit like this. Shall we? So last one is a very big punishment where we have experienced in my 10th class, 8th class like that. And you can't afford that because you're all very sensitive students and more dedicated, more sensitive students. So that's why I don't give any punishment. I don't give any punishment, but It is your individual interest to do the homework. If you don't do it, what can I do? You tell me. I can give punishment, but if you feel, okay, sorry, our well-wisher, if you feel like that, okay. If you feel negative about it, problem. Why should I get problem? If you do it, you are excellent. If you don't do it, I can't say anything to you. Okay, na? Fine. One more. Can you do that assignment? So you will do assignment also? Right. Good. Take care of it. Next, one more. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. And that too, I will say one thing openly. 1 minute. Because in the first day, when I'm giving assignments, I'll say openly to this. Whatever you feel it. The students who are from South India. South India means especially South India, Telangana state and Andhra Pradesh. Even though I'm from AP, we don't do homeworks. We don't do homeworks, I know. Am I correct? And if you say, no, sir, I'm not a kid to believe it. I'm seeing 25 years onwards in Amirpet, I'm training the students. I'm seeing how many students, lakhs of students I've seen. Lakhs of students. So we don't do homework, especially Telugu students. Telangana state and Andhra Pradesh student who are Telugu student, they don't do homework. Tomorrow there is a work, up to evening is there, na? Tomorrow morning is there, na? 9 o'clock, na? Tomorrow evening, 6 o'clock I will do. 6 o'clock will come. Tomorrow morning is there, na? Tomorrow 6 o'clock I will do. 8 o'clock is there, na? Tomorrow 8 o'clock I will do. They can't do it, I know that. But the students who are coming from north side, especially Hindi students, they are more committed. I like it. That's why in my batches, more number of students are there. Especially when I was in Java for 23 years, 90% are Java students are my north students only, Hindi students only. Really speaking, and you don't feel it. South student, if you feel it also, I don't have any problem. What can I say? I'm speaking openly. When I speak facts, it hit their heart. If you feel pain, come out of the danger zone then. I am speaking openly. Am I correct? 100%. Even if you say wrong, that wrong belongs to you only. I am observing, I am saying. When I give the homework to North student, 99% they will do it and they will come to the class. That is my survey. If you come to Telugu students, 99% they don't do. 1% they do. Okay? That's why every Telugu student must have a friend of one North Hindi student. 2 advantages are there. You can learn Hindi. Number 2, you can learn some commitment, responsibility and commitment. This is my advice. Right. Ankit, what is your problem? Ma? Hello, sir, you are saying. What happens? What about Maharashtra, sir? Just ask. Dheeraj, Hindi students means all. Not I'm talking Kannada, Maharashtra, something like that. All students who speak Hindi, except I said, state names also I said. You can understand. State name is set operation I said. Set operation, excluding symmetric difference of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. They don't do it. I know. Raise the hands. I will remember you once. And you are hesitating to raise also. Because sir will question daily. He is a dangerous candidate. He will ask daily. Who are the North students? Raise the hands. Hindi speaking students, Marathi speaking students. Okay. Okay. Fine. So rest of them are, I can understand. You can't raise the hand. Anyhow, it is my advice to all of you. Do the homework. Okay, na? It's my advice, please. Okay, students, let us go for that. Ritesh, you are also in this student. Very good. Even online also, out of these many, 80% belongs to Hindi students only, especially my batches. Fine. So anyhow, don't feel that I'm praising Hindi student and discouraging Telugu student. Not like that. I speak openly. Wrong is wrong. Right is right. That is my nature. I speak only facts. So if you ask, sir, give me an important questions for interview. I don't have any important question like our academics. I say my entire notes is important. If you read entire notes, Not for one company. All the companies you will qualify or not? So I will give FAQs. I will give 500 FAQs. What you will do? Entire night you will remember. Tomorrow morning you will go. Luckily 5 questions are coming. 5 questions they are asking other than that. That time you will feel or not? Sir has given, not coming everything. You will have minus symbol on me. If I say read every notes, you will go to interview, you will say answer everything. That time you like my words. Beginning, read my entire notes. First time negative symbol. When you go to interview, that will be converted into positive. That's why think long-term point of view, what advices I am giving. Because I don't want to give short business point of it. Long-term business, long-term career point of view, I will speak about it. Okay, na? Right. I hope you understand my mindset. All you people are belongs to my class and you are my well-wisher. And if my student is going wrong, I cannot afford it. That's why I'm more particular about my assignments. I'll check each and every Telugu person notes first. Then I will check the Hindi person notes later if I like it. Because by looking at you, I can understand whether you have done or not. Especially offline student. Online students, anyhow, they will be done. They will do it. And offline students, you are coming. This type of thing will be there. Don't go to online next then. Right. Write down. One more. Write a Python program. Or last assignment I am giving. Write a Python program which will calculate simple interest, which will calculate simple interest and the total amount to pay, important. See, my dear students, P is equal to 1,000 rupees, T is equal to 2 and R is equal to 3. What is the formula? This is my input, na? Formula is what? PTR by 100. What is the SI, please? What is the simple interest? How do you calculate, ma? P star T star R by 100, right or not? P star T star R by 100. P star T star R by 100. This is my data. We have. This is my data. Of course, you have to apply slash operator, of course. Okay. Then after that, what is the SI is coming as a calculation part I am giving you, my dear students. Here I am writing 1,000 into what? Into 2 into what? 3 by what, ma? 100. It is 2 zeros cancel and answer is what? Ma? 60. Yes or no? 60. What is the total amount to pay, please? TOT AMT is equal to principal amount plus simple interest or not? Am I correct? Yes. What is the answer, please? 1,000 plus 60. Answer is what? 1,060 is an answer. 1,060 is an answer. You need to pay this. This is the one you need to calculate. So what is given for you? These 3 things are given. You need to get from keyboard, please. You need to calculate this plus you need to calculate print P, print T, print R, print simple interest, print the total amount to pay. As a report, you need to print. Did you understand? Yes. This is the assignment. How many assignments I give? 3 or 2? 3. So do it. Please don't waste your time. Please keep my advices in your brain. Please work on it. So don't waste your career by not doing these assignments. It's my advice. Anybody not doing, I can't do anything else. If you do it, you are the best. Okay? Right. So, okay, students, I will stop it. And tomorrow class, when I come back, I will explain. Look at, this will be continued. Reading data, printing data, etc. Tomorrow I will introduce operators. What is the topic name? Operators. Bitwise operators, assignment operators, relational operators, logical operators, multi-line assignment, single line assignment, special operators, identity operators, membership operators, so many operators I will explain. Okay, na? Don't miss it. Very, very important concept in tomorrow class. Thank you. Good day. All the best. Ma.